Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into a topic that you see popping up quite a bit online. AI-powered passive income.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating, actually, how technology is being framed now as this, direct route to building wealth.
It really is.
And for this deep dive, we're going to look really closely at some marketing material we found, snippets describing an app called Utrading Arbitrage.
That's right. So our mission today basically is to unpack the claims, the features, all the promises that are laid out in this material. We want to help you, the listener, really get a handle on what it's proposing and, well, how it says it works, just based on what's written there.
Right. What does the source itself claim?
And, what's striking is how directly it taps into that very common goal people have about their finances.
Yeah, and it doesn't waste any time getting to the core promise. It's definitely written to grab you, almost like a movie trailer opening.
Huh, yeah.
Picture this. You go to sleep, and your money keeps working for you. It's clearly aiming for that feeling, that desire for, 2047 wealth building, and all powered by AI.
Exactly. Sets a very appealing scene.
So with a vision like that, the immediate question is, okay, what results are they actually claiming?
Precisely. And the source material jumps right into specifics. It highlights this very precise example.
Okay.
It says, plus $4.24 profit from a trading capital of just $100 in just 3 days.
Wow. Okay. Very specific numbers.
Very specific. And it mentions this is using their Utrading Long-Short Dual Arbitrage Strategy. Now, for anyone maybe less familiar, arbitrage is usually about making money off tiny price differences for the same thing on different markets.
Right. Buy low here, sell high there, instantly.
Basically. And long-short dual implies doing both buying and selling at the same time to catch those differences. The tricky part, and what makes it kind of bold, is doing that consistently and fast enough to actually make decent money from tiny margins.
Okay, so that's the core result example. What else does the source say makes this system powerful?
Well, it throws out a few key points. First, it claims it can earn in both rising and falling markets.
That's a big one. Suggests it doesn't matter which way the market's trending.
That's the implication. Pretty significant for any trading strategy. Then it says it works in spotted futures, fully automated.
Spot and futures. Okay, can you quickly break those down?
Sure. Spot trading is basically buying or selling something, like crypto, for immediate delivery right now. Futures are contracts to buy or sell later at a set price.
Got it. So covering both gives more opportunities.
Potentially, yeah. But it also adds complexity, which makes the fully automated part even more, significant.
And I remember seeing a number that really jumped out.
Oh, yeah. You probably mean the APY figure it presents. Potential returns up to 473.95% AI DCA Pro APY based on market conditions.
4,373.95% APY.
Exactly. That number, 473.95%. It's exceptionally high. Let's be frank, for anyone who looked at investments, that figure alone usually sets off alarm bells.
Right, it's way beyond typical returns.
Way beyond, even for aggressive stuff over time. And that little phrase at the end, based on market conditions, that's obviously a critical disclaimer.
But often quite vague, right?
Very vague. It often doesn't give you much real insight into how likely you actually are to see anything close to that number.
Yeah, it's a really important nuance. Okay, so beyond these huge potential returns, the material also pushes the ease of use angle, doesn't it?
It really does. It says, and this is a direct quote, "No trading experience needed. The system does the work for you through the API systems, but you must do basics, just copy and paste."
Copy and paste, that sounds incredibly simple.
Almost too simple, some might say. Which naturally leads to the next big question when you hear easy and high returns together.
Risk. What about keeping your money safe?
Yeah, what does the material say about the safety of your capital?
Well, this is where it gets quite interesting, actually. The marketing stuff addresses safety directly. It claims your capital stays 100% safe in your own verified Binance account or any trusted exchange you choose.
Okay. So in your account, not theirs.
Exactly. And it really hammers this home, stating explicitly, you never send your funds to any third-party website. That's a very clear promise about where the money physically stays.
Right. And that point about the funds staying in your own account via an API, that's crucial. An API, application programming interface, it's basically how different software talks to each other.
So the Utrading system talks to your Binance account, for example.
Correct. It needs permission to place trades for you. Now, while this means you aren't technically sending funds out, it's really important for users to understand what permissions they're granting through those API keys.
Because even if withdrawal is blocked, other permissions might still carry risks.
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Certain permissions could allow trades you didn't intend or other actions. So even with funds in your account, understanding API security is absolutely key. It's not quite the same as zero risk.
That's a very important distinction. Okay, so beyond how it claims to work and the safety aspect, the source material also pushes urgency, right? It wants you to act fast.
Oh, definitely. It uses classic lines like, while others are still thinking, people are already growing their profits.
FOMO, basically. Fear of missing out.
Exactly. Standard marketing tactic. It builds on that with things like, the earlier you start, the faster you grow, and then this direct warning. The next profit spike is coming. Make sure you're in before it hits.
You're really trying to short-circuit careful consideration.
It seems designed to prompt quick action, yeah. Minimize hesitation.
And if someone is prompted to act, how does it tell them to start?
It makes it sound very straightforward. It says, go to the comment section of this video, tap the link, and get started today.
Super direct, and it even gives a specific code.
Yep. Referral ID, RQA7GC. They're trying to make that first step, that onboarding, feel as frictionless as possible.
And it doesn't just stop at getting you signed up, does it? There are other calls to action, too.
No, you're right. It includes those broader encouragements like, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Standard social media stuff. But also, it suggests joining their WhatsApp group for more clearance, which kind of implies you'll get more info or support within that group. Trying to build that community feel.
Right, keep people engaged. Okay, so let's just quickly summarize what we've gone through in this deep dive based purely on the source material.
Sounds good.
We've looked at the core claims of this AI-powered passive income with Utrading arbitrage. It paints this picture of automated wealth building.
Right.
It promises potentially massive returns, that 4,300+% APY figure. And critically, it claims your money, your capital, stays 100% safe because it's in your own exchange account.
Yeah, those are the key pillars presented. And it really makes you, the listener, think about, well, how finance might be changing or how it's being presented as changing. If AI really could automate investing down to just copy and paste, like this source claims, and deliver such high potential returns, what does that actually suggest for the future? And how involved do people need to be? What happens to individual expertise?
That's a fascinating angle. It really asks us to reconsider that whole effort versus reward idea in finance.
Absolutely.
And maybe a final thought to leave people with. If we take the claims in this marketing material absolutely at face value, just hypothetically,
Okay.
how might that totally reshape what we think managing your finances even means? Does it shift from active management to just leveraging these supposedly powerful automated systems for profit?
That's a really provocative question. If these systems deliver exactly as advertised, yeah, it could fundamentally change our relationship with investing. Definitely something to mull over.